educating, with a laugh or two along the way. Every week, we bring you the latest happenings in real estate, new construction, and mortgage lending for both residential and commercial. And now, live, this is Real Estate U.
Hello, good morning, good Saturday. It's Real Estate U Day. I'm Neil Crane. They are not, and I'll explain who they are in just a moment. All right? We're live streaming at radiotheboss.com on the Boss Global Live Worldwide Network. Real Estate U Show is brought to you by Platinum One Properties, creating the standard in real estate representation, buying, selling, and leasing. We are here each and every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, noon Eastern, and 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know, people like us all over the country.
They do.
They do. Yeah. And people love me in spite of myself. Okay. Okay. It's not about you, just about me. Okay. Now, you can text us nationwide, REU nationwide, at 800-297-9883, 800-297-9883, and let me turn the damn thing on. Okay. Now, you remember we are aligned with syndicate in San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Ohio, Michigan, Florida, Virginia, New York, California, Nevada, Arizona, New Jersey, Louisiana, Georgia, Illinois, District of Columbia, Maryland, South Carolina, North Carolina,
Alabama.
I don't say that A word. Pennsylvania, Washington, Oregon, and Tennessee. Our studio always includes industry leaders and knowledge that's incomparable in the marketplace. We'll see you is about real estate, mortgages, new construction, commercial real estate, and finance, as well as entrepreneurs which drive our economy. I'm joined by our very esteemed, award-winning real estate broker, Dina Salazar of Platinum One Properties. Hey, D.
Good morning.
How you doing this morning?
Yeah, good.
You got a date after work, after the show?
No.
Oh, I just checking. Okay. You know, 'cause I've been trying to get her a husband, but she's not cooperating. But then I found out I'm failing because she can't cook. Okay, here you go.
I don't have time to cook.
Okay, what you going with? That's what you're going with. Now, you can learn more about the amazing Platinum One Property team at PlatinumOneProperties.com. Now, spell out one. Don't be an idiot. Just put the number one in there. I said, what? That's, okay. PlatinumOneProperties.com. And now, the guru of mortgage, Mac Blankenship, he's not here.
Right.
All right. Now, Dina and I believe one thing, but he told us something else. Well, we're going to go with him. He says he has... What the hell is a low grade? Is this thing
He
high grade fever?
He has a low grade?
A low grade
flu,
fever. Oh, he has the flu?
Well, it could be he has a case of corona.
Oh, he could have a corona.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to expose us. Okay.
Right.
Now, that's the theory, but I have been finding all week people have just been hiding behind this coronavirus thing.
Right.
So
Matt,
Matt,
that's their way of getting a day off.
Get a day off. So, Matt, I'm not disbelieving you, but I'm not on the believe train either.
In other words, we want a note from the doctor.
There you go. So that's Mac Blankenship of First Community Credit Union. And our host of contributors include Eden Vick of Finance of America Commercial, Tashara Smith, our favorite productivity coach, Vicky Cheers of RM Funding, Kim Gooley of Builder Boost, Tristan Sutton of Tristan Sutton Consulting, and Nakia Green of Osborne Advisors. Now, today's Realtor Corner guest is the amazing Linda Ricca of Compass Realty of Texas. Hey, Linda, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
All right, I'm just hanging around. Did you bring me anything to drink? I just didn't know.
Water.
No,
It was too early for a Corona.
No, that's right. Corona, whiskey, gin,
Right.
you know, mimosas. We forgot the mimosas.
Oh, okay.
Well,
yeah.
I didn't. I had one with my breakfast. Anyway, this is not about you. This is about me.
I guess so.
Now we're going to get to Linda Rick in our second segment. Real Estate U is the only 2-hour DBM-hosted multimedia real estate show in the
For
world.
those that don't know what DBM means,
Disgruntled black man.
okay.
All right, but I'm not angry. Okay, there's a
Okay,
difference.
just
Okay,
disgruntled.
just disgruntled. Our weekly goal is to educate, inspire, and motivate. Class is now in session. You can listen to our previous shows on the realestateushow.com website and our associated podcasts. Each week we go on a Real Estate U culture trip via cities of the week in Texas, nationwide, and the world, because you know real estate is for sale worldwide, and it's my job to identify properties that I think fit the bill.
Okay, so there's a disclaimer. Number one, that if there's small children watching or listening, we may not know what's going to come out of EL's mouth on this road trip that we take every week with him.
Yes, it is. But see, you got to remember, now, this is the only thing that Dina and Mac let me do unsupervised.
Correct. Correct. So we
They
just,
supervise everything else,
Yeah,
but they
so-
don't have a clue what I'm going to share each week.
That's right.
Okay? So, we're going to start with our national city of the week.
Okay.
This week, all right? Now, my fact checker's not here. But you know.
But you know what? You still.
I prove him
you're
wrong all
right.
the time.
You're at 100%.
I'm
right
at
now,
100%.
So.
So this is what I have. I have an available 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,501 square foot home on 4.3 acres for $309,000 in Monkey Run, Arkansas.
Monkey Run.
Monkey Run. It's culture trip. You on the bus?
Okay. I'm on the bus.
You on the bus?
We're on the bus.
We on the bus.
Linda's
y'all.
on the bus, and so am I.
We going to Monkey Run, Arkansas.
So, how did they get that name?
Okay, there's a couple stories.
Okay.
One story relates that a group of young boys playing around the general store abruptly awakened the storekeeper, who chased the boys away while yelling, "Watch them monkeys run." What the heck? That's story number one. The other story is a second version states that the boys were referring to the storekeeper and saying, "Make that old monkey run and chase us." So, Monkey Run, Arkansas.
Okay. I'm going with it then, yeah.
You on the country bus? Staying on the bus?
Yeah, I'm on the bus. We can't get off once we're on.
Yeah, what's wrong? Okay. International.
Okay.
I have a 6-bedroom, 4-bath, 4,072 square feet homes for $504,000 in Les Tampons Saint Pierre, Reunion, France.
What?
Les Tampons Saint Pierre, Reunion, France.
Okay.
I have no comments on that.
Yeah, I'm kind of like.
This is for our female listeners who have experienced such a tragedy during their lifetime. Now you got the name?
I'm afraid to ask.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Right. According to one of the former stories, dating back to 1727.
Oh.
1727. The origin of the name of the town comes from the one of the ravine of Tampon, flow of the river, Diabord, place on which one Hublé plug would have placed.
Did you notice the emphasis on the words? He's probably reading it. So anyone else would read that and they wouldn't see the emphasis of those words just jumping off the page.
So,
I think he yelled blushing.
it's not my fault. I don't have a life. So, and these plugs were placed as a signs indicator for travelers. Okay. Thereby, if you're interested in living in Les Tampons, Saint Pierre, Reunion, France, you can be on the culture trip with us. Okay. You all right on that?
Well, no, you just, if it's like anybody else would just read through that, it's like these certain words are just jumping.
No, you're right.
Gosh, okay.
And now we have Texas. You ready for Texas?
I guess so.
Compose
yeah.
yourself. Okay. I have a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,545 square foot on 12.3 acres for $549,000 in Noonday, Texas.
Noonday?
Noonday,
Okay.
Texas. Okay? You like to hear our Noonday guy's name?
Yep.
Yeah.
Noonday, a.k.a. Shortview, Texas. The history is church, cemetery, and photo gallery. Okay? Since the meeting to choose a new name was scheduled for noon, this is why they named this town Noonday. Okay? While this is not documented, it is also assumed that once business was taken care of, at noon, they named it Noonday. So, this is also location, Noonday, Texas,
Right.
to be one of the Noonday onion, one of the sweetest onions available in Noonday, Texas.
All right.
Yeah, it's just outside of Tyler,
Okay.
in East Texas. So that's our cities of the week, and I'm glad you composed yourself after Les Tampons.
Right.
So this is what we do, yo. And Linda over there having fun. Right?
Yeah. Linda's in shock right now with you.
Now remember, we are live, and you can text the Real Estate U Show at 800-297-9883. That's 800-297-9883. We are on radiotheboss.com, Global Live Network, which means we're on Facebook, Facebook Live, Facebook TV, Live, YouTube, YouTube TV, FM, FM TV, TuneIn, Roku, Vimeo, Apple TV, Voodoo, Hoodoo, Sling. Why you? Okay, there we go. So I'm E.L. Crane. They obviously are not.
No way.
And
No way.
this is not my fault. This is not my fault. I cannot be held responsible for the things that Dina and Mac let me do unsupervised.
I know. It's like, you better be careful.
So, how you doing, Linda?
I'm doing great.
Are we relaxed now?
Getting there.
She was a little nervous.
She was, yes.
Because she didn't know how you was going to behave.
No comment. No comment, Neil.
Yeah, see me, I'm always on my best behavior when we have company.
EL, you're always EL. That's what
Exactly.
I do know.
You're always on my
Right.
best behavior when we have company.
That's it.
Now, remember, you could text us live, right, at 800, what's the damn number?
297.
9883. That's 800-297-9883. I'm E.L. Crane, they're not. So this is what we're going to do. When we come back on the next segment, right? You know, we have the amazing, the wonderful Linda Ricker.
So glad you came on today,
Okay.
Linda.
Thank you.
And Linda is, you know, part of the Big 12
Yeah.
Roundtable Mastermind Group.
Yes.
And she's also engaged with all of the showcases and we're going to start doing spotlights and stuff like that. And you guys had a fun lunch at Morton Steakhouse.
Absolutely.
I thought I was going to come in there and get me a meal, but I wound up getting nothing.
I saw you with that long face.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Attitude everywhere.
I could see the attitude,
There was attitude
from
everywhere.
across the room. I know you hadn't eaten.
I hadn't eaten, so I left somewhere where I could have ate at, but let me save my stomach for Morton. But no, did anybody look out for the disgruntled black man? Hell no.
No.
So I'm E.L. Crane, there or not. We're going to take a break, pay some bills right now, and Dina's going to explain herself off the air why she didn't save me a plate at Morton Steakhouse. Yes? No.
I will.
Okay. Take a break, I can pay some bills.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
It started as a dream. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to have my own restaurant. And it was a dream that finally we had the opportunity to build it here in the Woodlands. And I'm so happy with it.
It's a really authentic Italian food. I try to maintain the most original possible. It's very important. Every day I make my fresh pasta.
Chi mangia bene,
Mangia
mangia
italiano.
italiano. Please come and visit us.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Come to a Cinco de Mayo Fiesta on Saturday, May 2nd, 2020, starting at 2 p.m. at Heritage Place Park, 500 Collins Street, Conroe, Texas, 77301. Enjoy music, food, folklore, dancers, vendors, and entertainment for children. Learn about numerous nonprofit organizations that serve the public. Register to vote, meet candidates, and hear keynote speakers. Sponsored by the Montgomery County Democratic Party.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, we're back. Bills are paid, and they're still trespassing. You know you trespass every week. I call security. You just smile your way in here every week. That's
I
just
do,
ridiculous.
and they let me in.
But during break we had some questions coming from Linda.
Yeah.
This is not about you. This is about Linda.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is in the Realtor's Corner. This is about Linda.
Exactly.
Okay. So during the Realtor's Corner, which Dina hosts every week, the agents that she joins us, they get questions, text in. So we actually got a couple of questions for Linda. How strong is the Houston real estate market, Ms. Ricka?
It's actually been very strong. In February, I was just reading an article in Greater Houston Partnership, and February 2020 over February 2019, we were up over 12%.
Wow.
So double-digit growth.
Double-digit growth, yeah.
Now, that was before the coronavirus, the oil changes,
But I
all
haven't
of the
seen
things.
any stop, though.
No,
People still
they're
showing
still
buildings.
moving.
They're still
Yes,
moving.
They're
They're
still
really
moving.
still moving.
Because it takes a while to get into that
Exactly.
rhythm. So it
Exactly.
doesn't just freeze.
And
when
plus,
something
we've
happens.
been ahead of 2019 anyway in
That's
January,
right.
February,
Exactly.
March, even before that.
Exactly.
So basically, this is supposed to be our lull time when everything ramps up for late March, April, May.
And
but
the
we are
spring.
so far
It's
ahead
been
right
busy
now.
Right.
from the
it's been
beginning.
We are
busy and
heading
stuff
into
like
it.
that.
And hopefully there won't be a downturn from
No,
it,
there
that
won't.
it'll settle down fast
I'm
enough.
telling you, it won't be. Just-
Okay, good.
Good.
Okay.
I
Thank
feel
you.
better now.
Now we
There
should
you
all
go.
feel better.
There
Yes.
you go. So they want to know, what's the best way to reach you?
Probably through my cell phone.
Okay.
713-805-9530 or through lindaricka@compass.com.
Spell your last name for you, because you got a whole bunch of people that went to school in Texas, they will not spell.
LINDARICCA @compass.com.
Okay, see, I had to help these people out.
Yeah.
We're
Thank
lucky
you
to
for
have
that.
you.
Thank you, Eo.
Okay. Oh, I like this question here. When does one move from renting to owning?
It's a really complex question. For everybody, it's different. What stage of life they're in, what
Right.
their finances are. Because you can afford one level of rent doesn't mean you can afford that level of mortgage, because you've got expenses associated with home ownership that you don't have with renting.
That's true.
So,
Very true.
taxes, insurance, flood insurance, care of the house, general maintenance and repairs.
Right.
So you really have to look at that total picture before you go into home ownership. And I would say look at your budget first and decide what you can afford so that you contain yourself as you're moving into it, and then look within your budget.
When you're educating these potential buyers, do you make them aware sometimes this might not be your time to buy?
Yes,
You do-
absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I've had clients actually start boosting their budget
Right.
because it's like, well, let's look at this one anyway, even though it's $50,000 more.
Right.
And the issue is, I don't tell them you can't
Right.
increase your budget, but I ask them to contemplate it and make sure that it's a decision to increase their budget that they can handle. Because what you don't want is for them to get into a home and then they can't sustain it.
I like that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And just listening to that statement alone tells you everything about Linda as being a part of the Big 12, being just an excellent realtor.
Right.
Because she's caring not just about making a closing for herself,
That's right.
but for her clients' well-being and their futures. She's taking into account their budget, their needs, and so forth, and that's what makes her an awesome realtor.
Yeah, because years ago I had a loan officer that worked for me, and I loved his philosophy. Was along the same line. He says, yes, I want to do mortgages, but I don't want them to just get a house. I want them to keep the house.
And be happy in it,
Right.
and enjoy that house.
Yeah, you don't want to be house poor. You don't want to be
Exactly.
house poor at all.
Exactly.
Okay. So no, that's a good friend, Linda Rico.
Yes.
All right. Now, we need to know a couple, 2 or 3 things about Linda. Now, I'm gonna tell you something I know about Linda that you don't know.
What?
She's been married 9 times, and she got 17 children.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, I'm just teasing. Okay, tell us a little bit about yourself, Linda.
I'm a native Houstonian.
Oh God, Jesus help us all.
Yep. Lived in multiple parts of the city. So used to live in the Sage Glen area, been out in Sugar Land. I've had family in Humble, River Oaks, lived in Bel Air, Westview. So I've kind of lived and had family in the majority areas of the city. So it makes it kind of fun because I can really help people that are relocating here evaluate the different
Because you have an
areas and what are
understanding.
the good points and what's the downside.
Okay, I missed another question for you. It's from John. What's your number one piece of advice for buyers?
To look at their budget, decide on their budget, get pre-approved. Even though you're pre-approved for a larger amount of a house, if it doesn't fit within your budget and with your plans, stick with what you know your budget can sustain and don't necessarily go for the larger house.
Yeah, you know, and to add to that, most people say, well, I have this much money left over a month. But you know, they never contemplate emergencies.
Right.
Exactly.
They never
Repairs.
contemplate emergencies. Exactly. They never contemplate emergencies, which
Exactly.
is bizarre to me because you contemplate an emergency when you're renting. Why you don't contemplate an emergency when you're owning?
Exactly.
It's kind of stuff like that.
Exactly.
So that's really, really excellent advice. So, but I heard her say River Oaks. Did she say River Oaks?
She did.
She said River Oaks.
I have family in River Oaks.
Oh, that's what you're gonna go with? She's gonna
That's
go with
what
I'm
her.
going
She's going with her too. I know
Those-
she got a membership over there.
Right. So for those who don't know River Oaks that are listening from elsewhere, it's just the very elegant, sophisticated.
The elegant, sophisticated, high rent district.
Yeah.
Excuse me, no renting in there.
It's a very nice area.
It's extremely nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to go to events. A good friend of mine, she's a member of a country club over there, and she would take me.
The Houstonian?
No, at the River Oaks Country
Oh,
Club.
the River Oaks.
And I remember I went to her on this breakfast meeting, and the ladies in the room were all entrepreneurial, you know, independent, self-sufficient ladies, right? And one lady says, "We're behind." All right, now, shocked. What are you behind? So just listen. They needed to raise for some relief thing that was going on at the time. They said we need to raise $150,000. Now I've been in meetings talking about raising money, right? So it's normally a timeline,
Right.
all right. Them women took out them checkbooks and they had $265,000 in 30 minutes.
Right.
I was like, what the hell? I'm in the wrong
yeah.
place. Is anybody in here single? Help me. It was crazy.
Yeah.
They was just stroking the pen like it was nobody's business. And then one lady in the room, she says, hurry up with this meeting. I got to get to the airport. Oh, you need a ride? She says, no, private airport. I fly my own plane. Okay, let me leave you be.
Yeah.
Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. $263,000 in 30 minutes.
Wow.
They raised for whatever
Wow.
the real thing was. So, Miss Linda, after divorce number 16, how did you get started in real estate?
Actually, I was a healthcare IT consultant and did a lot of traveling and had to slow down the travel because my mother had a stroke.
Oh.
So I had to just be closer so that I could respond to her needs.
How's Mom doing?
So she's doing great. And so my son actually suggested that I look into real estate and talked to a friend of mine about it. And about 3 weeks later, I was in class, and 4 months later, I was licensed.
And she's an amazing patient realtor.
Yes, she is.
She's an amazing patient realtor because, see, I couldn't be a realtor. I got to be nice all day long.
Yeah.
I only have to be nice part of the day.
Linda's always nice.
Yeah, I
though.
don't know. See,
She's
all that-
very laid back, always nice.
All that getting along
We
stuff that I
try.
got to do.
Yeah.
How you trying to get along with all the people? That's just too much.
Well, that's just not you.
No, it's not.
That's just not you.
Okay, you are with Compass Real Estate, not the bank.
Not the bank. That's right.
Real estate, okay?
Exactly.
Why'd you choose Compass out of all that was out there? You chose Compass Real Estate. Why?
It's a pretty unique company.
Okay.
It's only been around for about 6 years.
Oh, okay.
But their focus is really developing the technology to support agents and clients. Our corporate office and Robert Refkin, our CEO, really believes that they are there to support the agents, and if they support the agents can do better and support the clients,
There you
and
go.
everybody wins when you look at real estate that way. So they've kind of turned the paradigm upside down. They have some incredible, they have 8 business principles that they're really staunch behind. One of my favorites is collaborating without ego, which supports what we're doing
Exactly.
with the Big 12.
Exactly.
and looking for those new opportunities to dream bigger, to do more, and to help clients in more creative ways.
Is Compass a Texas-based company?
No, it's New York-based.
New York-based? Okay.
New
I
York.
didn't know that.
And they've got some really exclusive programs where they can help sellers put their home back together and do all those little cleanups and fix-ups, and there's no interest charge. There's they front the money, and then it gets paid back at closing.
Oh, wow.
And the reason they do it with no fees and no interest is because they believe that the house will sell faster and it will sell for more, and in that scenario, everybody wins.
Is there a limit to the amount of help a person selling would get?
Yes, 5% or $50,000.
Oh, okay.
See, and that's a facilitator of opportunity.
It really
too.
is.
That's
It
a
is.
facilitator
It
of
is,
opportunity.
which is why I love Compass.
Okay. So I have a question for you, Dina.
Sure.
Okay. What are you doing to generate more home buyers in the market that's going on right now?
What I try to do is in our office is educate.
Okay.
So our goal is to educate new home buyers before they enter the arena, as Linda was talking about, making sure they're ready.
Right.
So we offer monthly classes, and we're usually invited to groups
Yes.
that are getting together. It could be a group of women that work at a hair salon to a community center filled with a classroom of people who have expressed interest
Right.
in potentially buying in the future. So we go in and we do classes that range from a quick little snapshot, a 30-minute class, to an hour and a half full-blown class where we're bringing in our preferred lender, title company and stuff, and just kind of making it all around questions and answers and education. So when the buyers leave, they at least have a good foundation. They have terminology explained
Right.
to them, because this is a lot of information.
Right.
And a lot of details to keep
Yes,
track
it is.
of.
So we're gonna take a break. We have another text question in for Linda as well as Dina when we come back from the break and stuff like that. Now I'm E.L. Crane. They're not, because I am blessed to not have hair. Okay, this is
And we are blessed to have hair.
so. Real Estate U Show live each and every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. on radiotheboss.com on the Global Live Network. Remember, that's Facebook Live, Facebook TV, Live TV, YouTube TV, FM TV, TuneIn, Roku, Vimeo, Apple TV, Voodoo, Hoodoo, maybe you,
Maybe
Maybe
yeah,
you-
it could be.
Sling, and all that kind of crap. So we're going to take some bills and stuff like that, because you know you make me nervous. Okay, I need to pay some bills, and we'll be back.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your fusion radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We are members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Woodlands Prime Lending, offering business loan programs for all types of endeavors. Need a startup loan, equipment financing, or even a business line of credit? Woodlands Prime Lending offers a variety of commercial loans to help you get funded when you need it. Call 713-900-7170 or visit us on our website at woodlandsprimelending.com to schedule an appointment today. Getting a loan is easy with Woodlands Prime Lending.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Okay, we're back, and I am in the studio with Leave Her Alone, LindaRica.com, and the always vivacious Dina Salazar, No, I Don't Need No Damn Husband.com. Okay.
Right.
So, okay. Did I get it right?
Pretty much,
Pretty
yeah.
much, okay. So before we left, we had a couple of more text questions.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So Linda, what areas of the real estate market around Houston do you like best?
I can't say I like a specific area best.
Okay.
It's always nice when you can work close to home.
Okay.
So, that's a good thing. But since I know the whole market,
Okay.
I really enjoy staying up with what's going on in the periphery. So I've sold in Friendswood, and I've sold all the way up north to Summerwood.
Okay.
And
See, that's me.
You know,
Opportunities are
it's-
everywhere.
They
yeah,
really are.
exactly.
Opportunities are
And your
everywhere.
clients take
Exactly.
you everywhere.
Exactly.
They really do.
Yeah.
And when you have people relocating from outside of Houston into Houston,
Right.
not
don't-
always is inside the loop the easiest place for them to live.
Right.
They have different needs,
Nor
different
desirous
wants.
stuff.
Exactly.
Not desirous
Yeah.
stuff.
And
Yeah.
I think one of the crucial tenets for realtors is helping people find a home, which means a community
Mm-hmm.
and a whole area that supports how they live, what they're interested in, versus just a house on a piece of dirt. There are lots of great houses anywhere,
Yes.
but that doesn't mean the community will support their interests and lifestyles.
Exactly.
And see, I was teaching a class yesterday to some agents, and each agent wants to expand their market. Okay,
Absolutely.
but expanding your market does not mean heights to downtown or heights to midtown. Expanding your market is actually Houston to Dallas, or Texas to California, or Texas to New York or Massachusetts. They said, how will you do that? Okay, it's called the internet.
Right.
All right, and because like you talking about the relocations here, there are 130,000 people move to Texas every month.
Right.
Okay, let's start right there. I mean, actually, Houston every month, 130,000 people, and what do they need? Shelter.
Exactly.
Okay, so when you're from California like me, where you know there are exorbitant home prices, which means they have exorbitant amounts of equity after they sell those homes, they come down here and buy cash, and there's nothing that makes a realtor happier than a cash and carry buyer.
Oh gosh, it's the easiest thing.
It's the easiest thing
And
in the
much
world.
quicker.
Much quicker. That way, no. It's not. I need your loan approval. I need a copy of your balance to buy this house cash. Right.
Right.
Stuff like that. Because we had a cash buyer in the office 2 weeks ago. Right. They just moved from Boston, Massachusetts. $2.1 million cash.
Yeah.
They paid for their house because their brownstone walk-up in Boston, they sold for $4 million and had a $3.2 million profit because they had been in there 30 years.
Wow.
So they bought it on down market, but it's up now, of course.
Exactly.
And they moved over here to be closer to their grandchildren.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
And they bought a condo $2.1 million condo, pay cash for the thing.
That's nice.
And that's why you market out of market. And they weren't a reload. They
Right.
chose to move here because of the bang for your buck. People say, are you going to move out to California? When I figure out I put one of these houses on the back of an 18-wheeler, I'm out of here. But until then, I'm a hostage. Okay, I'm not going anywhere.
Exactly. Well, Linda brought up a good point when she's talking about listening to people's criteria when they're moving. Inner loop, unless you're paying
That's
a
right.
pretty penny, you're not going to have a backyard, or much of one, I should
Exactly.
say.
No,
So,
you're right.
and many people don't care, but if they do,
It makes a difference.
Yeah, she'll be
Yeah,
looking
I
elsewhere.
saw a house the other day that had this huge area just for the dog. The backyard was huge by itself, but they had the dog. area.
Dog run.
The
Dog
dog
run.
Yeah.
But it sounds like a dog yard.
It was a dog yard. It really was. It wasn't a run. It was a dog yard, stuff like that. But Linda's popular.
She is popular.
She's popular. People like her in spite of herself. Sort of like me. No,
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Okay, this is another question for the grand dame of real estate, Linda Ricker. You heard that? You like that?
Yeah.
Get put it on a t-shirt.
You're trying to do the French thing.
What's your number one piece of advice for a seller?
To find an agent that you really trust and that you can partner with.
Oh.
It's sometimes sellers forget that the agents are on their side and that their goal is the same as the sellers, to get the best price for the house that they can.
Right.
The way to get the best price is to price it right, have it in pristine condition, and have it priced in line with the market that it's located in.
You see, I like that pristine condition because the first time I ever, years ago, wanted to look at a house, this house had curb appeal like nobody's business.
Yeah.
But when I went in the house, it was like a hoarder lived there. I literally had to put my back up against the wall to slide down the hallway, and we hadn't got 20 feet into the house. I was like, no, I'm good. Left the house.
Right.
Pristine condition is a very distinct requirement
Exactly.
for these
It's
houses out
important.
there. It's very important, stuff like that.
And it's hard for people to visualize if everything is completely cluttered with your things.
Exactly.
The other thing is,
Excuse me.
when you're a seller, remember that you're putting your house on the market, so you want to market not to yourself.
Yes.
You want to market to the people that are going to buy your house. So if you're highlighting elementary schools and great middle schools, then it needs to be decorated and set up for a younger person than
With
for
children.
a 50 or 60-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not that a decor is good or bad. It's that you have to figure out who is my market, and then you want to make your home appealing to that market, inside and out.
It sounds like you take a true consultative approach when representing the buyer and the seller. Am I correct?
You are. I work at trying to educate them and to work with them and to build that alliance and partnership so that they can, especially with sellers, communicate openly and comfortably because their needs are, really important.
Now, I always say, educate, don't sell.
That's right.
That's right. Absolutely.
Educate,
And
don't
I
sell.
agree. And I think your background in the healthcare industry and your leadership there definitely shows to have carried over into your real estate career, especially with the level of education and ability to listen and educate. Such key attributes that you bring forward with you.
I think it really does help. When I was a consultant, one of my goals was that the consultants on my team always left being a little stronger and better and having learned something on that. So I really take an approach with my buyers and sellers that, we're kind of walking through this hand in hand, going through the transaction, because it's the biggest purchase they'll ever make for many of them, whether it's $100,000 or, 10 million. It's one of their largest purchases, and they want somebody there to support them and make sure it goes smoothly.
What I'm finding nowadays is the lack of patience.
Yes.
It's a great lack of patience now in understanding the process. Somebody told me the other day about what they did, right? As if nobody helped them do anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there was a whole process of, I did this.
Right.
I did. No.
Yes.
There's nobody in this industry who can do a transaction by themselves alone. You can't.
Right.
Right.
Okay? You're a real estate professional. Real estate professional. You're not title, you're not mortgage, you're not
Right.
home warranty, you're not
Exactly.
insurance.
Not inspections,
None
not
of
appraisers.
that. But you would have sworn that this person
Did it single-handedly.
single-handedly and literally celebrated the hell out of herself.
Yeah, once you start becoming complacent and feeling that you've reached a level that you can't move on anymore to
Right.
grow as a realtor or in any aspect of being an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
then I think that's your beginning of decline there at that point.
Well, see, I'm going to deviate just a little bit here because,
Okay.
I'm prone to do such things.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You two are part of Big 12.
Right.
Right.
Explain to the listeners and watchers what that is.
A group of 12 realtors
Amazing women, I'll say it.
of amazing women. Linda's part of the group, and Linda Blue was here last week, also part of the group, all from different brokerages, different areas of town that they market, and different experiences and backgrounds. Very diverse group, coming together every week to learn, to brainstorm, to encourage each other, and working as a team to promote home builders, new home builders, and just enhance and grow together as a team with each other's support. And EL actually facilitates that group every week. And I think in a very short time of less than 3 months of working together, these ladies have pulled together multi-million-dollar deals to showcase and to promote in ways that are not common, and it's just like a powerhouse. It's just a powerhouse of women and their energy and their intelligence, and it's just an amazing group. So I guess I could go on and on about it.
But and the biggest thing is they get it in regards to they're promoting their individual brands in a collective.
Yes.
That's the beauty of it. They are promoting their individual brands in a collective. And I get the privilege of being in the room with these ladies every week. And what I most take away, personally, is I feel like I'm in the room with a bunch of sisters working together because I have a lot of sisters myself.
Yeah.
So I can see that sisterhood in there. And we brought a gentleman, actually a gentleman who came in from out of town specifically to meet these ladies to prove they existed, because he thought I was making it up about their camaraderie and their ambitions and their goal seeking and stuff like that. And the thing, like, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, they don't compete with each other, they compete within themselves. They have their own individual ambitions, but they can sit around that table and share and be enlightened and take things away and implement them and things like that. It's something truly, truly amazing to see.
It really is. I mean, I just feel so privileged to sit in the room with you guys and be a part of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that it's a mastermind group, and I think that sharing without ego, collaborating without ego, and really, generating additional ideas and thoughts, and then supporting each other's showcases and open houses. It's like we're in a tighter knit group, and we've only been together like 11 or 12 weeks, I guess now.
Exactly.
So
the dynamic is unique. Even when I try to explain to people, they're like, "What? There's no way that's working. There's no way that's
absolutely
happening."
I mean, I've had
Very diverse.
for example, one of our team members was struggling a few weeks back. Said, "Hey, are you busy Wednesday or what day it was?" I said, "Well, what do you need?" So needed help with putting together some ideas for a presentation she was going to make. We sat down together, and there's some things she hadn't thought about. There were some things that then she remembered that she already knew, and we were talking about it, and just in a short time it just came together, and there was no feeling of, I want her to succeed, she wants me to succeed. And we have different areas in which we market in, so there's never a crossover or feeling of
there's no territorialness.
And the bottom line is there's enough business for all of us.
Absolutely.
So let's raise each other up.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, on that note, we're going to take a break, come back, and we have the grand dame of real estate, Linda Ricca.
Yes.
And we have the she can't find no husband no matter how hard she tried.com, Dina Salazar. So I'm E.L. Crane, they're not. We're going to take a break and pay some bills. Pay some bills? Pay some bills. Okay.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REUloan.com. That is REUloan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
It started as a dream. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to have my own restaurant, and it was a dream that finally we had the opportunity to build it here in the Woodlands, and I'm so happy with it.
It's a really authentic Italian food. I try to maintain the most original possible. It's very important. Every day I make my fresh pasta.
Chi mangia bene, mangia italiano. Please come and visit us.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Come to a Cinco de Mayo Fiesta on Saturday, May 2nd, 2020, starting at 2 p.m. at Heritage Place Park, 500 Collins Street, Conroe, Texas, 77301. Enjoy music, food, folklore, dancers, vendors, and entertainment for children. Learn about numerous nonprofit organizations that serve the public. Register to vote, meet candidates, and hear keynote speakers. Sponsored by the Montgomery County Democratic Party.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, we're back. Bills paid, and them women still here. How you doing?
Good. After you laughed your head off with my mother's comment.
Yeah.
Well,
Dina's mother wants her to lower her standards so she can get a husband. Hey, this is what texting is for.
Exactly.
Get these messages across.
Right.
Okay, I got a question for you, Ms. Linda. How important is partnership with affiliates in your business?
It's very important. As we've talked about before, you don't do this just as a solo person.
That's right.
You've got to have partners you can rely on that you know will deliver, that you know have your client's best interests at heart.
Right.
So I couldn't be successful if I didn't have good partnerships.
And see, that's the part I didn't get from that agent the other day. It's like she was like, sit down somewhere. Just go sit in the corner, something like that.
And it's important to know what your partners can do for you.
Yes. And
for
how
example,
well they'll do it.
Exactly. So you want lenders who communicate well,
Absolutely.
number one. And number two is, what do they do? And listen to what, like Linda said, listen to your client's
That's
needs.
right.
If your client needs down payment assistance and you know a particular lender that you have an association with does not do down payment assistance, well, you don't send them
That's
there.
not the
You
right
find
lender.
the right lender
That's
for
exactly
them.
right.
Exactly.
That's exactly
So-
right. That's exactly right.
And timeliness.
Exactly.
When they've got a contract, there are time-sensitive dates. You've got to have partners that are sensitive to those dates.
And the communication level.
Yes,
You know, the communication
absolutely.
level. Because I tell, because I'm on the marketing side, I'm not escrow and I don't speak escrow, but I tell people all the time, when you email them, CC me so that I can be there to
Yes.
support your needs.
Exactly.
I'm not going to be able to explain this escrow question, stuff like that. But if there's a lack of communication, I need to be made aware of it so that we can improve that communication. Because a lot of people just don't do that.
Exactly.
That's
They just
right.
don't do that. The deal is in and they move around.
Yeah.
That's literally what happens. The deal is in, they move around. No, you have to be completely and totally engaged as a partner and as an affiliate. Because one of the things I tease all the time. I tell about, I represent your brand. I represent your brand. So
Exactly.
if I'm representing your brand and not doing a good job, I am actually tarnishing your brand.
Exactly.
Most people don't understand that.
Yeah.
So people say, why you do? Hey, my brand is important to me. Their brand is important to me, and our brands are important to each other to continue to do business at a higher clip.
Exactly. And as a good realtor, you should be, if your client prefers to speak Vietnamese or Spanish, and you will call your title company and make sure, do you have somebody
That
who
they
can do
have-
this? If
Exactly.
you don't, then you go to your title. You should know where to go at that
Exactly.
point where that
Exactly.
can happen, because it is about our clients.
I
It's
speak
all about
tequila
our
personally.
clients.
I think I heard you.
I speak
Yeah.
tequila. I speak tequila very well. So, your favorite affiliate partners? Are you afraid? Will you say them on the air?
I don't say names because it changes based on the clients.
She's cheating on me.
I usually give my clients 3 to choose from.
Really?
I only pick affiliates that I know I can trust,
Okay.
so that I know they can trust, and I trust my recommendations
Okay.
to people that take care of my clients and make them
So your affiliates
successful.
are based upon your belief system and then protecting your brand.
and the clients. It's
Exactly.
really more about the
Okay.
clients.
But that's a good position to have, because in a conversation I had at the meeting I was telling you about earlier, they brought up this person who shall remain nameless, who is just not a nice person in the market. She's just not. All right. I didn't say anything negative about her in that meeting, but in my mind, I'm telling myself, you don't know who you're working with. This is what I'm telling you. You
Right.
don't know your
Right.
because given the opportunity to ignore you because you're not benefiting her, she will throw you under the bus and run over you twice.
Yeah.
Long as things are going good, she's all in. And you've heard me say this. You ride in the canoe with me, you get to ride on the yacht. If you jump out of the canoe, I hope you drown.
And you don't get to the yacht.
There you go. I'm E.L. Craig there, not. This is the Real Estate U Show. We're here each and every Saturday on the Global Live Network, RadioTheBoss.com, Facebook Live, Facebook TV, YouTube TV, Live TV, FM TV, TuneIn, Roku, Vimeo, Apple TV, Sling. My mind bad. Voodoo? Hulu.
Yeah,
Voodoo,
Hulu.
Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you hit them all.
I hit them all?
Yeah.
That didn't total 22, but it's 22.
It's halfway there.
You're halfway there. Okay. I'm E.L. Craig. We're here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central, noon Eastern, and 9 a.m. Pacific time. We are in the studio with the Grand Dame of real estate, Linda Ricca. She of the River Oaks pedigree.
That's right.
Not the pedigree.
Oh, yes, that
Just
was-
family
she
there.
Right. She just trying to
play it down.
just play it down.
We know better.
Exactly.
Because, just like everybody in River Oaks, men the same way. Married 17 times. That would happen on River Oaks.
But who's counting?
Right.
That's
right.
true.
Hey,
That's true.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all these negotiation skills over the years.
Exactly.
There
She's
you
got
go.
it down.
She's got it down.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
When it comes to the market transitioning as it is right now, okay, and you're trying to advise these people, you shouldn't stop buying because there is a panic. I don't think you should stop buying because there's a panic, because panics die down.
Well, that's sometimes the best time to buy.
Exactly.
So
Interest rates are
so the
low.
most successful investors and buyers in general target the times of panic, like
That's right.
hurricane. Everybody swooped in and picked up these properties
That's right.
for pennies
For a
on the
song.
dollar.
That's right.
And they're sitting back now with these great investments or flips that they got a hold of and money in their bank. Now, when interest rates are at an all-time low,
Right.
This too shall pass.
Yes.
This virus. So, if you're a pre-approved buyer, if you're paying rent right now somewhere,
Oh, you need to look
time.
to buy.
you should
need to
still
look to
buy
You
because
need
you're
to look
still
to buy.
no matter what's going on, you
That's
still
right.
need a roof over your head.
That's right.
And you're building equity.
And
You
you're
need to
building
look to buy. You need to look to buy.
In that article that I referenced earlier, they actually made a reference, or actually it was on NPR, that homeowners, their net value was generally around $230,000 net worth, but if you were a renter, it was generally around $50,000.
Wow.
That's across the country.
That's right.
But that's a significant difference, which indicates, home ownership does something more than just provide a roof over the head.
And then to add to that, I've always teased, but it was a serious tease. What's the definition of a renter? Paying somebody else's mortgage. You are paying somebody else's mortgage when you are a renter. And so they're reaping the tax benefits.
Yes.
The pride of ownership
Yeah.
is not yours. You can't walk in. I think I've told you this story. First time I ever bought a house, I walked into that house every day and screamed at the top of my lungs, "Mines."
Yeah.
Every day. For the first 36 days I lived in that house, excuse me, I walked in the house and screamed, "Mines."
Yeah.
Every time I went in. You can't do that in an apartment.
No, you can't without getting in trouble.
You can't.
What's going on over there? Police, security, stuff
Exactly,
like that. No, we can't do
exactly.
stuff like that. Can't do stuff like that.
I told the fearful first-time home buyers every time, I said, listen, what are you afraid of? Well, what happens if, I get laid off or, something happens down the road? Anything can happen.
That's right.
The what-ifs
Absolutely.
are always going to be there
Yeah.
at any time, even
Always.
past this coronavirus. The what-ifs are always possible. But the good news is when you get with a great realtor like myself or like Linda Ricca, or Linda Blue, or any of the Big 12, or just I know so
Right.
many great realtors around, and so do you guys. Your realtor will do comps that support the value, and it's also good to check out the rental comps. What would
Yes.
happen, if indeed I got into trouble, and maybe I couldn't turn around and get my money back. Because I haven't been here long enough. You know what? The current rental rates are this much. Would that cover your mortgage? Yes or no? Usually the answer is yes. That's another out if you wish to hang on to your home during troubled times and let somebody rent. There's just a lot of other options. So always consult your realtor when there's any kind of trouble brewing, and don't wait too long to do that.
This is even a good time if you're not formally a buyer or a seller.
Right.
It's a great time to refinance.
Oh, absolutely.
Lots
God,
of
yes,
refinance
yes.
going on.
Absolutely is. And it's funny, but I was talking to a lady on the phone today, and or something happened to her vehicle, the emergency thing.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact that she has all this equity in her home. I said, well, why don't you just refinance? She says, well, I don't know. I've been, paying the same payment for the last 15 years. Hold up, what? She's on a 6.8% interest rate
Lord.
right now and has $60,000 worth of equity. She can get a cash out, buy a new car cash, do a 15-year mortgage, have a lower payment than she
Right.
has right now, have a
Exactly.
car free and clear, and she's
Right.
worried about, well, I can't
Yeah,
afford
her interest
that.
rate will be cut in half practically right
More
now.
than
More
half.
than
Yeah,
half,
more than
right.
half at a 15-year, right?
I said,
Right.
if you don't get on the phone right now and call it, refer to somebody, I'll come over there and treat you like you my child.
I encourage anybody right now that has a mortgage to look and see what your interest rate is if you've been in your home for a while. And if it's, higher than a 5,
Yeah.
then you very well should look into what kind of deal you can get refinancing at this time. Because even if you don't need a cash out,
Right.
but definitely if you have a credit card debt,
Right.
Your credit card debt on average is about 20% interest rate.
That's right.
Okay,
Exactly.
Credit card, revolving credit cards.
Right. Right.
So if you can bring all that down to 3.5 or below interest
Right.
rate, think about it. So you're eliminating all the credit card debt
That's right.
and paying thousands and
That's
thousands
right.
of dollars to someone else
And
and
building
getting it
equity.
together. This is the time for that.
It is.
And I have a question for Linda. Sorry. How important are your affiliate partners, and who do you consider to be the most important in regards to the outcome of the real estate transaction?
I'm not sure I understand that question. Say it again.
It says, how
Rephrase
important
it.
are your affiliate partners, and who do you consider to be the most important partner in regards to the outcome of the real estate transaction?
It would be hard for me to say who the most important partner is.
Okay.
But I will say I rely on my title companies a lot.
Hey, I like that. That's a good answer.
They are my go-to person when I have questions about the property.
Okay.
I've had zoning questions. I've had right-of-way questions where
Right.
streets had been
Right.
taken away. So I think that my title company is my most frequently used. And then, of course, I have great inspectors and
Right.
appraisers and mortgage lenders.
And if you people are not aware, one of her title company partners is BRPS Title, where
Yes, it
the
is.
always humble E.L. Crane works at, and my bosses is what I call them nowadays.
Yeah.
They're really gangsters, but I'm not, oh, I said that out loud? My two gangster bosses are bosses. That would be Jason Clam and Kerry Russell. Just two gangsters. Woo! People don't know what I go through with them too.
But I'm going to tell every one of you guys, and realtors included, that out there, if your client is assuming that they can get pre-approved for a loan and you start taking them out based on what they're saying, and you don't have that piece of paper from a from
That's
your
right.
from a lender,
Absolutely.
then that's the first step where you really have to have that, because you don't want to waste anybody's time, and many times people don't know. There's sometimes items that come up on credit reports that people are unaware of, and they need to tackle those things
Absolutely.
before they start looking for.
Hold that thought. We're going to break because we are now at the noon hour. You and Linda just took over this
We
show.
did. We cut you out.
You
That's
just,
good.
took the show over, damn women. Okay, take a break, pay some bills. We'll be back for the full noon hour, minus 3 minutes.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Woodlands Prime Lending, offering business loan programs for all types of endeavors. Need a startup loan, equipment financing, or even a business line of credit? Woodlands Prime Lending offers a variety of commercial loans to help you get funded when you need it. Call 713-900-7170 or visit us on our website at woodlandsprimelending.com to schedule an appointment today. Getting a loan is easy with Woodlands Prime Lending.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, play it because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Okay, I'm E.L. Crane and they are not because they're too damn short. Right. This
And we
is
have hair.
And we have hair.
Yeah.
That's right.
I got hair. I had it done last night. Anyway, I'm E.L. Crane. This is the Real Estate U Show. The proud host. I said it wrong. I got off track. Anyway, I'm joined in the studio by Linda Rick. Tina says. It's not my fault.
You've had a busy week though.
Yeah.
I'll give you.
You've had a
I'll
very
give you
busy
that.
week.
You've been all over the place and you've been entertaining. You've had people from out of town come in and see
Yeah.
what's happening.
You've been helping agents.
Yeah.
Close new deals.
Hey,
Yeah.
talk about Sinead. Which I
Yes.
did.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Another reason I missed out on the Morton Steakhouse meal.
Right.
Sinead wanted to pick 12.
Yeah.
Right.
We went and met with a builder. This builder has 4 listings, all of them over $1.4 million. And when we did our presentation about the Big 12 and the luxury showcases and stuff like that, the builder rep said, "Oh, we want you to do all 4 of them, and we have 200 lots that we're going to be building on, and we want you guys engaged with that." And so what we're going to do when we do the showcase over there, we're going to have a page in our online brochure magazine that goes with each showcase that has a map with all the
That's
lots
smart.
Yes.
that you can identify to have your custom build
Yeah.
done.
Oh, that's great.
So, and that was Sinead. So we really, now it's Sinead. I say Sinead. All right.
Sinead.
It's Sinead. But I say Sinead. So deal with it, Missy.
So
Okay.
these are in Pearland, right?
No, these are all over. Oh, no, these 4, you got 2 in the Heights and you have 2 in the Medical Center.
The medical center. That's right.
Right. 2 in the Medical
that's
Center,
right.
2 in the Heights.
Okay.
And there'll be piggyback showcases. So we'll have all of the events in one of the homes and tour the second home in both. So we're looking at 2.8 and 2.8. So that meets our threshold of 1.5.
Right.
Yeah. So in those deals, you have the Big 12 and Mastermind Roundtable, I should say Roundtable Mastermind Group. They'll be engaged. We have BRPS title. We'll have all our vendors with the pop-up stores and
Right.
the music
Right.
and the entertainment. We have all this stuff going on.
And good food.
Yeah, and good food. And,
Yes.
And Jason, if you are watching, I have been interviewing new caterers so that you don't fuss at me. Okay, so that's fussing at me about who I be using.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, well, cook it yourself then, damn it. But I didn't tell him that. I just did.
You just did. Yeah, I was about to say.
I did the DVM today.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but we're doing that kind of stuff there. But going forward, okay, we are being approached by builders, which is going to give the ladies of the Big 12 opportunity to secure these builders as listings. And Jenny McZeal,
Yes.
a builder, saw all the stuff you guys are doing online, called her to come out and meet with them to give her his listings.
Awesome.
Good job.
So these things that we're doing in the collective are truly, truly working. And one of the things is because when you can go in there and say, I'm a part of a group of ladies, this Big 12, not only is the 12 of us, our alliance and affiliations and the brokerages that we're with, that is 3,000 plus agents for us to market your product to.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that's in there, and that's in you guys' package. It says right there, 3,000 plus agents that they can market to. That is huge. And you want to know my win for the week?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Okay, one of the brokerages that BRPS title works with, one of the other title companies got mad at moi. Can you imagine somebody getting mad at me?
How
Never.
could anybody ever get mad at you?
That's what I say, okay? And so she said, it's just not fair what he does for the realtors and how he helps the realtors grow their business and stuff like that. And the broker said, so you don't want him to help the realtors grow their business? No, that's not what I mean. It's just not fair that you give him preferential treatment. I said, of course, my whole thing was, I'm 6'7", and it's a black thing. But that was just me. Okay, so she threatened and said, if you don't create an even playing field, I am not going to be one of your top sponsors. And the broker said, when you leaving?
Yeah.
And she left and took, because they would not curtail the things that the Big 12 does with the luxury showcases and what BRPS title does to support the luxury showcases by producing them.
Wow.
They were, oh yeah. I said, so I think when people act that way, things are going pretty good.
Yeah, and it goes back to the same theme that we're talking about, is being able to put aside the ego and start thinking about the bigger picture.
Yeah.
And, the Big 12, I think about it, like a team of Olympians, if you will.
Yeah.
We're working together toward the final destination of the medal, and that is selling and moving these homes. And if one person in our group is successful, we all are successful.
Exactly.
Because we're all supporting that.
Exactly. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. And the biggest thing about it, and as this grows exponentially, because the individual successes are being recognized within the group, number one. But most importantly, there is an effort to push each other in the collective, but you're not denying yourself as an individual.
Right.
Everybody has their own individual brand, their own individual agenda, their own individual successes are being recognized and supported.
Exactly.
And my big thing is always, money is great, don't get me wrong, but to be recognized and supported in your efforts is even more important, because that will generate more money.
Especially in that luxury price range that
Oh,
we're
absolutely.
talking about. Right. I was reading that the luxury home sales of $750,000 on up increased from last year's this time by 20%.
There you go.
So, and with the interest rates going as they are, and just the economy in Houston and the surrounding areas here, I can see that being very true.
And that's how we move forward.
Yeah.
So, Miss Ricka, outside of dealing with everybody's favorite disgruntled black man every Wednesday, okay? Tell me what you enjoy specifically about your growth trajectory with the Roundtable Mastermind.
I like that it's 12 disparate women coming together to work together and support that. The other thing that I find really interesting with the Mastermind is that it's not just on a professional trajectory, it's on a personal trajectory, and looking at what helps you excel, what holds you back, how do you define your partnership circle, and I think that really benefits everybody. And that's not just in this Mastermind Big 12, it's in general. I think when we look out for each other more holistically, that it benefits for the long term.
Oh yeah. I like that.
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Because I love the fact that somebody's always staying there afterwards and working together. I love that. Every time, I might have to go upstairs, teach another class, or lead a building. There they go.
Yeah. And all somebody has to do is send out a group email. Hey, I'm looking for XYZ.
Right.
Yes.
Or can anybody give advice on this or that? And and you get 2 or 3 responses immediately.
Exactly. Because everybody's engaged. It is truly, and somebody says, is this a networking group? No, this is far from a networking group.
No.
As a matter of fact, you can't even use that word in conjunction to what is done and accomplished via the class itself, the events themselves, or even the offline interactions. There's nothing comparable. There's really nothing comparable, because I've seen these things when people do this.
Right.
Like, one of the things that our visitor and I are working on for you guys is a retreat where we bring in a marketing trainer and a sales trainer and things like that, and holding the theme close, female marketing and sales trainer, not men, and Keith and I have deemed ourselves as being honorary women for whatever chapter.
Well, I think sisters. I think you have to have more than the 3 sisters in your family, and then you're able to possibly get.
I get honorary. I get honorary.
Get honorary
I got
status.
7, so I got honorary status. I got honorary.
Yeah.
So we got to take a break, pay some bills, to come back, because we have the grand dame of real estate, Linda Ricka, and she can't find no damn husband. DinaSalazar.com. Okay, pay some bills, Ivan.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REUloan.com. That is REUloan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
It started as a dream. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to have my own restaurant, and it was a dream that finally we had the opportunity to build it here in the Woodlands, and I'm so happy with it.
It's a really authentic Italian food. I try to maintain the most original possible. It's very important. Every day I make my fresh pasta.
Chi mangia bene, mangia italiano. Please come and visit us.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Come to a Cinco de Mayo Fiesta on Saturday, May 2nd, 2020, starting at 2 p.m. at Heritage Place Park, 500 Collins Street, Conroe, Texas, 77301. Enjoy music, food, folkloric dancers, vendors, and entertainment for children. Learn about numerous nonprofit organizations that serve the public. Register to vote, meet candidates, and hear keynote speakers. Sponsored by the Montgomery County Democratic Party.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Bills are paid and they're still here. Don't you have a hair appointment?
I need one.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I'm E.L. Crane. They're not. This is RadioTheBoss.com on the Global Live Network and the Real Estate U Show. You know, we hear each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the grand dame of real estate, Linda Ricca, has deemed us worthy of staying into the second hour because Mr. Lovey Dovey is playing hooky today.
Right, Mac.
He said sick. I'm going with hooky.
Mortgage Mac is out sick today.
Hooky.
Yeah.
He playing
and
hooky.
EO has deemed him to be playing hooky.
That's right, because I don't believe short people anyway. So, especially short men who use Miss Clairol. Anyway.
Oh, Mac.
Hey, Linda, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
You having a good day?
I am.
You
Great
enjoying
day.
yourself?
I am.
I'm glad. You know, because I tried to be on my best behavior. It's this one right here.
If this is your best behavior, I'd hate to see you in your bad.
Wow.
See?
What I say off air?
See?
Ladies and gentlemen, the devil has a team too.
Oh, okay. He's on it, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, I got a question for you ladies, both of you, right?
Okay.
Do you find it difficult in representing the client when dealing with new home builders?
No.
Really? Why is that?
Because you're always watching out for what the client needs.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of, especially new home builders, Taking a resold home would be a little bit more than they're ready to undertake, and they feel more comfortable with brand new construction.
Okay.
So I think it's about building good relationships with the builders
Okay.
and supporting the builders as well, so that, again, y'all are a team working
Right.
with the buyer.
Yeah, most home builders who have great reputations, once we have the home inspected, I would say 99% of the time, they're going to do all the repairs. Everything's under
Right.
warranty the first 2 years typically,
Right.
and you have your 10-year structural warranty.
Okay.
So if someone's concerned, about, hey, what if an emergency occurs?
Right.
I think the new home purchase is probably the best route, because the likelihood of a major repair being needed in a new home is less likely, at least not for the first few years.
Okay. 'Cause
Exactly.
now, to piggyback off that question, how difficult is it to resell a home that's in close proximity to new construction?
It depends on the pricing a lot of
does.
times.
Okay.
So, like Linda said earlier, if the home is in pristine condition and it's priced correctly,
Right.
then you should be okay. But it does add a bit of competition, and it does
Right.
make it harder
Okay.
when you have new home builders building right down the street.
Right.
Obviously,
Right.
people may come in and say, but if those new homes are selling the way they are now,
Right.
someone may need a home right now.
Okay.
And they're not going to wait for,
Right.
For
to
new
6
construction.
right,
Exactly.
to finish.
Exactly.
So
Okay.
it's you're going to sell that home no matter
Okay.
what, but it might take a little more time. It depends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've seen
Exactly.
a lot of resales in close proximity to a lot of new
Right.
construction lately. I really have. Even out there where I live at, which I find it ironic. I don't know how they got in there. Where I live at in Cypress, Toll Brothers has started new construction. They've never been in this area of Cypress ever, where they're building at. So they're like, ha, we got this land. We built it.
We're building.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they always have some pre-sales in there. Normally you don't see production builder pre-sales. That's not normal.
No, not unless they've got really great location lots.
Right. And these are right on the Luetta Miskey Road right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And I was like,
Yeah.
whoa. They got pre-sales up there
They have
already.
some pretty good incentives too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what's really going on in the marketplace. All these incentives out there.
It is.
I saw one builder who shall remain nameless because I don't like their product. And they treated me bad. Yes, I do hold grudges. No, but they're building this great product. It is actually a great product. Be very, very candid about it. It's a 3-story, all right, patio home, not a townhome. It's
Right.
a 3-story patio home. I've never seen a 3-story
I haven't
patio
either.
home. They're building 3-story patio homes on these postage stamp lots, and each house has a rock yard, not a grass yard.
Wow.
Low maintenance.
Low maintenance. Low maintenance.
Yeah, so
and
if
stuff
you're
like that.
if you're working like most realtors are
Yeah.
7 days a week, then you don't want to mess with that yard sometimes. So
And see, here's the last part: 55 plus. All these 3-story patio homes have elevators.
elevators. I was
To
going to
all
ask
3
that.
floors.
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah.
So that's just included.
included.
That's awesome.
So,
Yeah.
And then the 500s, but for all that,
Yeah.
and they don't have any yard maintenance.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So there's a
Absolutely.
lot of things going out there, and what agents are not doing that I know you guys do, but agents are not doing. They are not researching what's coming to the marketplace.
Yeah.
Right.
At all. It's like our good friends Builder Boost.
Yes.
You want inventory information? Kim Gooley and the Builder Boost team, Susan Simpkin here in town. You got newhomesource.com. But these are the alliances that you guys are a part of. But it also, even without those alliances, you guys research.
Exactly.
That's the dynamic that you
On your
use.
free time, you should be going out and visiting area builders and so forth, and even outside the area you work in.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And back on Builder Boost, EL and Linda, they have a concierge service on their website. So you can go to Builder Boost as a realtor, put in your buyer's criteria, an area where they're looking, and they will begin sending inventory, email, and so forth to you.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did that. I'm going to be headed to Mount Bellevue this afternoon after the show to meet with several new home builders with my clients, because Builder Boost sent over a response based on the criteria of my client, because I don't live in that area.
Right.
So various salespeople were sending me their inventory and plans.
I like that.
And then I forward it to my client. And of course, you put in the price max and so forth that they're looking in, and I say flood zone, and everything that's important to the client.
Right.
So if there's matches, they'll send them back to you, and it really is a bonus for realtors and buyers right now.
And that's a benefit to both the agents, the buyers, and the builders.
Yeah,
because everybody collaborating, like talking
Exactly.
earlier.
Exactly. They're a
'cause
team.
I live for collaboration, but collaboration is king in the marketplace. Should you utilize it?
Yeah.
A lot of people still don't utilize it. There are still solo practitioners, all about me attitudes and stuff like that, which you cannot have a solo practitioner attitude and be successful nowadays.
No, you can't.
Yeah. Either you're part of a team, part of a collective, but these solo, this all about me individuals, you might have success, but it's not sustainable success. And that's what the Roundtable Mastermind is about in Big 12, because creating sustainable success. Think about it. Each time one of you ladies go out and secure a builder relationship, you just gave the other 11 ladies something else to sell, something else to market to secure buyers. And that's how it works. I'm E.L. Crane, there or not. This is the Real Estate You Show on the Global Live Network, radiotheboss.com, here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. And I got a text from Father Perron about,
What did he say?
About our city in France.
Uh-oh. What did he say?
I'll tell you when we come back from break. Okay. When we come back from break, Becky's listing.
Yes.
My favorite gangster agent.
Yeah, Becky has a new listing
Yes.
and in League City.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take a break right now, pay some bills, come back, and we are going to get two pro agents' opinion about Becky's listing when we come back.
Awesome.
All right?
Okay.
Pay some bills, all right?
Great.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Woodlands Prime Lending, offering business loan programs for all types of endeavors. Need a startup loan, equipment financing, or even a business line of credit? Woodlands Prime Lending offers a variety of commercial loans to help you get funded when you need it. Call 713-900-7170 or visit us on our website at woodlandsprimelending.com to schedule an appointment today. Getting a loan is easy with Woodlands Prime Lending.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Okay, we're back, and we are going to spotlight Becky Ramos Renteria.
Right.
My favorite real estate agent gangster of all time. Would you pull that up, Mr. Ivan, because the grand dame of real estate and Miss Salazar are going to look at these shows. Click all photos, and they can tell you about this house, and I can tell you right now, ain't no damn furniture in it.
Right, it's empty.
Why is that?
They moved out.
The husband took all the stuff.
They are the couple that are going to Mount Bellevue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got relocated with work. So it's a almost 3,300 square foot home.
Okay.
It's gorgeous. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. You have beautiful.
They gonna leave a curio? They gonna leave a curio?
It can be there if somebody wants it, but
I like that curio.
yeah, they changed a lot of the fixtures. The floors are new additions to the house.
I want the roll top desk too.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, my father had one like that.
I'll sell you one.
Look at her.
You have a dual-sided fireplace. So that's your living room area. You have high ceilings when you walk in.
Lots of natural light.
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
and then that's the kitchen and living area. That's the flip side of that fireplace.
Okay, what were they on when they painted the walls powder blue?
And that's the easiest thing to correct. If you don't like
Right.
the blue,
I do not like the blue.
then we can change that.
Thank you so
Paint
much.
it
Quickity
white.
quick. That's just a quick fix.
Quick fix. All right.
That'd be 2 gallons or less of Sherwin-Williams $30 paint. Okay.
Quick and inexpensive.
Yes. So you have the quartz countertops in most of the bathrooms, granite countertops in the kitchen, stainless steel appliances that stay.
Oh, they say, oh, good.
Yes. But we haven't gotten to the best part yet. So
There's the best part.
It's a nice breakfast room.
yeah.
Too
It's
much room. Too much company
It's
room.
a large house, so it's great for a family. You have your master bedroom downstairs, so that's a plus.
Okay.
There you go.
TV stay?
Nice.
Yes.
Good. Don't need no damn company.
Very spacious.
Mm-hmm.
Master bedroom. They updated the tub.
Little people
to
tub.
soak-
That's a little
the
people
soaker
tub.
Bathroom.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, I like the shower.
The shower's very
Yeah.
nice. Check out the closets. Plenty of space.
For me.
Walk-in closet, and you notice the floors in the closet were also done.
And
Oh,
two
yeah.
built-ins.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
upstairs. So you have your bonus space, game room space that they're utilizing. Their children were
Oh, wow.
using that as play area and study area.
That's a lot of space.
And that's another bedroom upstairs, but was used as an exercise room.
I don't need that.
Upstairs bathrooms, beautiful countertops. I mean, it is just ready to move into, except if you want to paint or do something, that's your personal preference. And we will gladly assist with that.
We'll negotiate the paint.
and negotiate that. That's another bedroom. Check out the back.
Oh,
yard.
wow.
There
Oh,
you go.
wow.
There
Now
you go.
that's nice.
Now, I like that a
Patio
lot.
is awesome. The pergola. Look at that.
Yeah.
I might even have a little company
And you
every now
still
then.
have plenty of yard. You know,
And
for
two
the
sitting areas.
Yes.
You got pool.
Look
you got
at that.
an
Look
area
at
for a
the
pool over
stone
there.
walkway to the side there. Very well landscaped.
So I can have company when I'm out coming through the house.
They
gotta
could come
on
around the side.
That's right.
Absolutely. Look at that yard.
Whoa.
That is
That's
great.
gorgeous.
I mean, they have a fabulous entertainment area in the backyard. The house, like I said, is almost 3,300 square feet.
Look at that.
It is in pristine condition. They have worked very hard at maintaining this home beautifully. It's in League City. Again, it's 2008 Breezeway Bend Lane, League City, Texas. If you would like to see this home, please call or text me at 832-646-9054, and we'll set up your appointment right away. This is a beautiful home.
That's a gorgeous home.
It is pretty. And it's nice they've kept the outside as
And it's
pristine as the
$300,000.
inside.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
$359,000.
Yeah.
And
Right.
basically, according to Yale, all we have to do is buy a can of paint, and he'd be happy with something like that.
No, that's
Yeah.
people will come over and visit. Now,
Well, okay, well, you're out, but somebody else will take it, though.
but that's one of those houses I was talking about, marketing to Californians,
Yes.
East Coasters, and West Coasters for that matter, because they'll sell and have money to buy those houses cash.
Right. So
That's
there's
true.
some new home builders in the area of this house. We were talking about that earlier. But when you check out that backyard,
Oh, that's a
and-
win-win situation
yeah,
right
Oh,
there.
check out the
absolutely.
master bathroom area as well. Some of the updates that they've added, you're not going to find at a new home builder.
Right.
No.
And
The
that patio
luscious,
space.
yeah, the patio space. I mean, that was
Oh, that was awesome.
done
That was
top
massive.
notch.
It really
Great
was.
job.
They
I love the
went
pergola.
the extra yard for that backyard.
Exactly.
They did.
And I can imagine the pool that could go back there
I
to
mean,
complement that space
Oh
yeah.
my
right
God,
now.
there's plenty of room for a pool.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And many of these home builders don't have these size lots.
No,
I'm
they do
gonna tell
not.
you.
Right.
No, those lot sizes are gone.
Yes.
Those are history.
Those are the old days.
And the price is just very,
Very
affordable.
reasonable.
$359.
So, yeah, good job.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing. Who knew? Now if we can get you to do right by your mother and lower your standards. If you joined us late, Dina's having a hard time securing a new husband. So her warm, gracious, and loving mother has suggested that she lower her standards so she can get her a man before her. Dina's not cooperating.
Right. My 86-year-old mother
Yes.
is very concerned.
She's very concerned. Dina's 86-year-old mother is very concerned. So she is spending her days matchmaking for her daughter
And praying.
and praying. And praying. So lower your standards, Dina, per mom's wishes.
Right.
Okay. This is the Real Estate U Show on the Global Live Network, the only DBM hosted
That's
real
true.
estate show in the world.
That's 100% true. 100% true.
See, I had to worry about getting sued when I say it that way.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Linda, what did you think about that house?
I think it's beautiful. I
Right.
mean, I'm kind of with Yale. The baby blue doesn't quite go for me. I'm kind of white on white.
Yeah.
But the yard is fantastic, and the outdoor space. And I noticed way down the walkway they had the kitchen, the grill, and some
Right.
additional landscaping. So I mean,
Exactly.
it's a
And a
great
small
house.
shed.
Right,
Mhm.
exactly.
So if you have a client, Linda, that you walk into a new home, and it might not be this one, and they see a wall painted red or something like this, and they say, I'm sorry, I can't deal with that. What do you usually say?
I usually talk to them about paint is the cheapest thing to change that there is.
That's true.
And
Very
that
true.
we can do that before they move in. And that they can, the one good thing about it not all being done already is that they get to select the colors and the tones.
Put your own
and then it
fingerprints
will
on it.
be
Yeah.
their own impression of the home. So I try to encourage them not to let paint be a deciding factor or carpet or those easily change things.
Right. And sometimes those things can be negotiated.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, see, that's what we do at the Real Estate U Show.
right.
Inform and provide resources available to secure homes such as that listing that Dina and Becky have. And where is the gangster at today?
She's working over in Seabrook.
Okay, I need to know where she at is at all times.
Oh yeah, Becky's on the. I
Yeah.
mean, she had a closing yesterday. That woman has been
She on a
busy, busy, busy. Yeah.
And tell her I'm still waiting for my dinner invitation. I'm just
Okay.
saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. And because Becky chooses to be cheap and hide from me and no one feed me. So it's Dina's job.
Yeah.
Anyway, now next week, okay, you know you got a round table mastermind Wednesday. You know that, did you?
Yes.
You knew that? Because let me tell you something about these ladies. Dedication is the only word I can provide that explains it. When I tell people that these ladies, if it's not a walkthrough, a family situation, they are there in that room partaking of information and sharing to increase their position to be the best real estate professionals possible. And it's not all information gathering, it's information sharing.
Right.
And that's the thing that's going on. I
And,
really like
and
it.
kudos to you, because EL puts together some well thought out
Yes.
material for the group every week. And it's very motivating and educational, and it's helped immensely.
And there's no
does.
alcohol involved.
There's no alcohol.
There's no alcohol. There should be
There
alcohol
should be
there,
something,
but there's no alcohol.
mimosas or something.
And he actually puts together two pieces of information. One, to kind of get the conversation started, and we spend the first few minutes, kind of more introspective and looking at a list of questions. And it's, 7, 8, 9, 10 questions, and then a presentation that kind of builds on that and expands on it so that you're really applying it directly into your business.
And it's about the individual, because what I tell you guys, these questions are for you.
Exactly.
Answer the questions because they're for you, because I do that kind of exercise myself 2 or 3 times a week. I ask questions of myself. Even something as simple as, okay, are you going to try to get along with this person that you're meeting with today? I literally tell myself that sometimes, okay? Because we encounter people that might be our cup of tea, but it has nothing to do with business and work.
Right.
Exactly.
So sometimes you have to have a new frame of reference on how you're going to interact. So, and I do that myself all the time.
Well, I don't think you have to like somebody necessarily to work with them really well.
Exactly.
You just have to get in that right mindset.
Get in that right mindset, and that's what I do sometimes. Because I was, when I was going, I was over at the awards banquet for lunch the other day, and I thought it started at 11 o'clock, and it started at 11:30, and I thought I was going to go on at 12 o'clock, and I was going on at 12:30.
Oh my! So, what happened?
I left.
You left?
Yeah, I left. I was supposed to talk and everything. They text me while I was on. Yeah, where you at? I said halfway back to Houston. You met me. You are not interfering with my plans.
Okay.
They should have told me that I would have made other arrangements, but they didn't tell me. So when my allocation of time is infringed upon, the DVM gets a little.
Well, some days I'm really shocked. Like, he'll be in San Antonio in the morning, then he's like posting in Houston or somewhere else later that day, and then winds up somewhere else across town in the evening. I'm like, okay, this man
lives in his car.
It's like, what's happened?
I try not to miss nothing.
Right, so I can see what you're talking about.
So you got to get somewhere.
Yeah,
you do.
But this, before we go to break, my favorite one-day trip. I went to San Antonio, Austin, Houston, then to the Woodlands. All in one day. Didn't miss a meeting.
Well, you're just as bad as the realtors, as we're driving all over the place too. So.
Right.
But see, I have time to make myself want to be nice to people with me. Okay, so we're going to take this break and come back for our final segment with the grand dame of real estate, Linda Ricca, and she needs to listen to her mother.com. Anyway, so take a break, pay some bills.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REUloan.com. That is KNLYloan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We've built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in and we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
It started as a dream. When I was a little kid, I always wanted to have my own restaurant, and it was a dream that finally we had the opportunity to build it here in the Woodlands, and I'm so happy with it.
It's a really authentic Italian food. I try to maintain the most original possible. It's very important. Every day I make my fresh pasta.
Chi mangia bene, mangia italiano. Please come and visit us.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Come to Cinco de Mayo Fiesta on Saturday, May 2nd, 2020, starting at 2 p.m. at Heritage Place Park, 500 Collins Street, Conroe, Texas, 77301. Enjoy music, food, folklore, dancers, vendors, and entertainment for children. Learn about numerous nonprofit organizations that serve the public. Register to vote, meet candidates, and hear keynote speakers. Sponsored by the Montgomery County Democratic Party.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Today with Cachet, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 10 to 10:30. 91.1 The Boss. Watch me live, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget, 91.1 The Boss. Today with Cachet.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, we're back, and this is the final segment. This March 14th, 2020, in the year of our Lord.
I'm not saying anything because you know what? His pastor sent a text and got after you.
He don't like that word, priest. He's a
priest.
He's
I'm sorry.
That's right.
I always call him a pastor.
You always call him a pastor.
Okay, but he's a priest, and he's not playing around with EL right now.
He told me he don't have enough time today to pray for me.
In other words, you're out of hand.
JP, I am on my best behavior, and you know it. Okay, I got a couple more questions from the text. Okay, I like this one. How is the pandemic and current economy impacting your business and home sales? Ladies.
I have only had one client stop looking, decide that they weren't going to move, they were going to stay. I think the thing that's making it really difficult is it's not just the virus, it's that we've got the oil and gas impact, we've got, so many impacts, we've got potential layoffs, extended time off that people don't necessarily have, paid time off. And so I think it's making people evaluate, do they move now or do they stay in place, fix up, and then move in a year or two when things are stable? It's hard to make a decision as big as moving in an unstable world.
And what happened yesterday with all of the crazy politicians in D.C., they did come to an agreement to increase paid sick leave.
They did.
And extend unemployment benefits as well as paid time off.
Right.
Okay,
exactly.
So that was... Thank God they agreed on something for a change. It was just crazy. But things have to be incorporated that sustains the human, not the business, the human.
Right.
My big thing was, and this, corporate heads, this is what they were all about, because they're thinking about the corporate side. You want 1.5 trillion for the businesses, but not the people? it's the people that drive the businesses.
Right.
You know, and that's what the whole thing is. And so me on my side, of course, I don't have to deal with the uncertainty of what the client feels.
Absolutely.
Okay, I don't have to deal with that.
Right.
But I think one of the things when you have panic,
Yeah.
you have misinformation associated
Exactly.
with panic,
Exactly.
things like that. My favorite story to tell, I cannot remember the name of that next storm that came after Katrina back then, but it was that next storm.
Yeah.
Rita. So this is what they're doing. They talk about Rita, then they show the devastation of Katrina. Talk about Rita, show the devastation of Katrina. So everybody ran out of Houston. I had Westheimer to myself, treating it like a racetrack. I was going all up down Westheimer, all by myself.
Yeah.
I got up to 125 miles an hour on Westheimer.
My God.
There was nobody here. You know, because I'm like, yeah. They keep showing you pictures of something that has happened
Right.
Somewhere else.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
New Orleans is in a soup bowl. Houston might be a level flat land, but it's not in a soup bowl.
Yeah.
So you have flooding problems here.
Right.
Oh, it was just crazy. But let me tell you something. Thank God speeding tickets are not retroactive, because I was rolling up.
That's hilarious. I did have a deal bust out yesterday because the
Because of
client decided they didn't want to follow through with the contract that they had just submitted and signed and got accepted due to the fact of the coronavirus. And their agent was a little upset and said, you know what? Let it ride for a few weeks, and they can come back. It's like,
and if they're not emotionally
right.
ready,
You can't police somebody's emotions.
Yeah,
you cannot
can't.
police somebody's
No.
emotions. You just cannot.
Exactly.
Can't police
but
somebody's
I'll go back and
emotions.
say interest rates are still very low.
they're very low.
very low.
There's some
It's a
great
great time.
deals to get out here.
And there are activities and incentives being supplied by the builders.
Yes.
There
Absolutely.
are activities and incentives being applied by the lenders even. Some
Yeah.
of the waiving the origination fee, assisting with the closing costs, because they're trying to stabilize all of this.
Yes.
Now,
Exactly.
we don't know the true numbers out there, but this is how I look at the whole thing. We are in a place, this country, that has the wherewithal to fix it.
Yep.
And I think they're finally getting to work now to fix it. So that's why I'm not in a panic.
Yeah.
I'm not in a panic. That's my whole thing with that.
And we're also in the one city that has the greatest medical center in the whole
Ain't
world.
that the truth?
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
you
That's right.
can't be in a better place for
No, you
this
can't.
than
Right.
Houston,
You can't.
Texas.
That's right. The
Good
Texas
point,
Medical
Linda.
Center is the greatest medical center and conglomeration of doctors, surgeons, and specialists in the world,
Researchers.
and researchers in the world,
Yes.
right here.
Yes.
That's exactly. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And then they have all their peripheral affiliates in the suburbs.
Right.
So
and
you
almost
have
every
coverage.
major hospital
Exactly.
has suburb locations.
Exactly. So that's why panic. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was in a restaurant the other night that's normally packed
Yeah.
at 7:00.
yeah.
It was like a ghost town.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a ghost town now in most places.
So that's the time to go. You're not going to be exposed to people.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I was having fun. I ate my food.
I mean, and for those that were never washing their hands to begin with,
There you go.
Now's a
on
good
you.
Shame on you.
It's like,
Shame on you.
It's like-
Shame on you. I've never gone into a bathroom that didn't have a soap dispenser. Just saying.
Just saying, yeah. It's pretty alarming.
It is.
Okay, Linda, this is from your friend John. I think he's on your payroll. I'm just saying. Okay. How do you make referrals to clients for additional services? What's your criteria?
That they be customer service
Okay.
oriented, and that I generally give them a couple that I think will work with them well. And again, it goes back to that trust.
Right.
If I make a referral and I don't hear back that the service provider did a good job
Right.
and made my client feel special, then I don't refer anymore.
Oh, okay.
I just think that's so critical, and I think that if they are not providing the kind of customer service that I provide, it doesn't reflect well on me, and they
That's
lose
right.
confidence in me.
And see, I'll add to that. One of my criteria is personalities.
Absolutely.
Personalities. I mean, because I have some people who, you can put friction with friction, but you can't put friction with soft. That kind of thing.
Right.
Right.
I got to tell you, I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
That's why my philosophy is 50-50. 50 love me, and 50 want to run me over the parking lot. That's why, keep it very simple and base.
Yeah.
But when it comes to personality, like we said earlier, protecting your brand.
Exactly.
Protecting your brand. And the people you associate with and work with, they have to protect your brand, because if your goal is always have the best brand out there,
Yeah.
you can't have somebody out there tarnishing your brand. You just
Exactly.
cannot
You
do
have
it.
to provide the best.
Exactly. You got to provide the best. Stuff like that. Jason, if you listen, remember that. Providing the best. I'm just saying. Yeah. He my boss.
Yeah, I know. He has to throw that in at the end, right? Okay.
He needs to be aware that
That's
I'm
right.
listening.
That's right.
I think he's wrong half the time, but that's just me.
And you know what? And it
But
goes
you're
back-
listening.
I'm listening.
And you can't win them all.
No, you can't. You
It's
can't.
like sometimes you can do the very best that you can do, and for some reason there could be a personality difference between
Right.
people just right off the cuff, man.
That's right.
So it's always good to have your
preferred-
provider, your preferred
Right.
lenders.
Right.
If that one doesn't work out, please let me know, and I can send you somebody else,
Exactly.
etc. Again, it goes back to listening to the needs of your clients.
Always. You got to listen
Exactly.
to the needs of
Always.
your clients. You always have needs. And you know what I'm finding out? Of course, I was lucky, blessed, all these wonderful things. Mother, father, stepfather, stepmother were all entrepreneurs.
Yeah, you
So
were
I
lucky
saw.
with
I was
that.
very, very
Yeah.
lucky to see
were.
all this, right? And the one thing I remember, lessons from all, customers always right. A lot of people have forgotten that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have to accommodate the needs of the customer. We didn't say you had to agree, but you have to accommodate the needs of the customers, and that's what's going to separate you in the marketplace, because you
Yes.
accommodate the needs for the customers. I'm going to quote my boss, and because I actually like this particular statement. He says, "All right, do your job. Everything else will take care of itself. Do your job.
Right.
You can't worry about somebody else's job. Do your job."
Right.
And that is the bedrock of customer service. If you
Yes.
do your job, it'll spill over in everybody else doing their job.
Right.
Right.
So that's that's just one of the missing things like that. And that's when you, having worked with you two ladies and working with the other ladies in the group, and even some of the people that we work with in other areas of the industry, and the ladies that work in the office with me, they do their jobs. You guys do your jobs, all right? If there are instructions, like when we did Linda's showcase, all right? We had an autopsy after the showcase, all right,
did.
about some things that I learned that she pointed out that I should do from a communication factor. She didn't come in with a shotgun, thank you, Jesus. But she explained to me we should do it this way, we should do this, and we have incorporated those things
Yeah.
going forward. So that's why when you think you're doing your job, sometimes you need somebody to point out to you, you can do your job better.
And it's being able to accept constructive
Oh, yeah.
criticism.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And knowing, and like I said earlier, that we don't know everything.
No.
And things are
Exactly.
always changing in the market.
And I think it's also about caring.
Oh yeah, there
You
you
know,
go.
when you're caring about relationships, caring about clients, caring about your partners, I
Right.
think that spills over and they realize that.
Exactly.
And it helps it
And
go
it's a
smoother.
must. It's really a must. And most people don't understand. You must create an environment where you're acknowledged in the marketplace, even when you're not in the room.
That's right.
Even when you're not in the room.
That's right.
Don't tell me how wonderful I am sitting across the table from me.
Right.
I need to be out of town at an event, and a situation comes up. Let me tell you about EL. You want to strangle him, but he will get the job done.
Yeah. And it's part of communication. And
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot
It
of
is.
people don't know how to communicate or refuse to. Things go wrong, they just cut people off, they don't say anything.
right.
And that
Exactly.
doesn't give a person an opportunity to remedy whatever problem it was, resolve a problem, or grow as an individual or, as a business owner. So it's very critical, I think, and
I
to
agree.
have good communication with whoever you're working
And
with.
I
but you
agree.
also, on top of that, you ladies, and I'm not saying this because you're sitting here, don't have a one-size-fits-all philosophy. You have to accommodate the individual.
Right.
You have a lot of people out there has one size
That's it.
fits all,
That's it.
and they try to push those people down into accommodate their
Right.
needs instead of the client's needs, stuff like that.
Good point.
Okay, so we're getting ready to wrap up this week on the Real Estate Youth Show. We have enjoyed the grand dame of real estate, Linda Ricca of Compass Realty, Texas, and my favorite co-host, she of neverlistenstohermother.com, Dina Salazar. Lower your standards. So, what you got going on next week before we leave?
I've got inspections and some homes to show.
Okay,
So,
and we're setting up a real
and a
estate
new
concierge
listing.
closing for you as well.
Yes,
I got
in April.
I got my instructions the other day. Excuse me, my orders. My orders, from the short dude in Austin.
Yeah.
I said that out loud, damn it. And the lovely Dina Salazar, what you got going on next week?
Well, we're just busy with buyers and trying to move some of these listings out.
Okay.
Looking forward to our, hopefully, if everything's well in April, we're going to have the
Crawfish Festival.
The Crawfish.
it's Crawfish Open House.
Yeah,
That's right. Crawfish
it's
Open House.
progressive open house with two new homes and one that's resale home that's about 3 years old. So, pretty fun. Okay. Yeah.
And on the 26th, and we'll have more information next week, we're going to have the showcase at 107 Warrington, 77024, where we'll have the Big 12 and all the things associated with the luxury showcase program.
Yeah.
We have. Okay? Tell the people bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Class dismissed.
Watch us live in our social media, Facebook Live. Watch us live in our social media, Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitter.
Las motocicletas no son invisibles, pero pueden parecerlo a los conductores que no prestan especial atención. Mira 2 veces para ver las motos. Hay una vida de por medio.
Mixing genres and generations, all in one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
In trouble? Call 911. Want to hear great music? Tune in.
91.1. You're listening to KNLY, New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss. La Jefa.
Turn on your glam today. The Jenna Klein collection is here, elaborated with natural product. Give yourself a compliment with our organic lip glosses in more than 15 shades. With the Jenna Klein lip gloss collection, you can hydrate your lips and keep that glamorous look that you need. Turn on your glam. Visit jennaklein.com. And don't forget our skincare collection with natural ingredients that will improve the skin's appearance and prevent visible signs of aging. We have everything you need to achieve smooth and vitalized skin. jennaklein.com. Turn on your glam today.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Cupcakes and Bubbles, located at 26400 Kirkendall Road in Tomball, Texas. Cupcakes and Bubbles has the sweetest and most delicious cupcakes for the entire family. From chocolate raspberry, strawberry rhubars, cookies and cream, and the most popular among kids, the s'mores cupcake. Come and enjoy our cupcakes with a glass of your favorite bubbles. Visit www.cupcakesandbubbles.com for the complete list of our delicious cupcakes. Order online through our webpage. DoorDash and Uber Eats is available too. Enjoy life's sweetest moments with Cupcakes and Bubbles.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
What's up, everybody? It's Joe.
And this is Ro, and we are the Well Connected Show.
Tune in Mondays and Fridays from 4 to 5 p.m.
on 91.1 FM The Boss, where we'll be talking about topics such as
entrepreneurship, investing in yourself, and moving forward.
Connect with us on Mondays and Fridays from 4 to 5 p.m. on 91.1 FM The Boss.
Turn on your glam today. The Jenna Klein collection is here, elaborated with natural products. Give yourself a compliment with our organic lip glosses in more than 15 shades. With the Jenna Klein lip gloss collection, you can hydrate your lips and keep that glamorous look that you need. Turn on your glam. Visit jennaklein.com. And don't forget our skincare collection with natural ingredients that will improve the skin's appearance and prevent visible signs of aging. We have everything you need to achieve smooth and vitalized skin. jennaklein.com. Turn on your glam today.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. It's time to change. If you like country, we play it. If you like pop, we play it. If you like Latin music, we play it. If you like rock and roll, we play it. Because no one does fusion music like we do. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Eddie here, Platinum One Properties. We're creating the standard, building relationships. We're members of BROAC and GHBA, Greater Houston Builders Associations. These relationships have given us the ability and the opportunity to help you with your real estate purchases. We built relationships with lenders, title companies, and home repair services. We can come in, we can help you decide the way to sell your home, how to put it on the market, and the best value for it. At Platinum One Property, we want you to get the best deal and the best offer. Edward Anderson at 281-989-7987 or Dina Salazar 832-646-9054.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Insulation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam insulation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
To host a blood drive at your location, go to giveblood.org.
I'm here for your blood! One